a new flexible smartphone,
the biggest Sony tablet ever,
and new wearable devices no bigger than your wedding band. For Pocketnow, I'm Michael Fisher.
And I'm Jaime Rivera.
And we're live on the ground in Las Vegas for CES 2015. So kicking off with my favorite category, smartphones, LG stands a very good chance of being the talked about, buzzed about word of the day or word of the week at CES with the new G Flex, which was just an item of speculation not a few days ago until some people landed on the ground and saw that LG wasn't even bothering to cover up the brand name of their new flexible smartphones. We are very much looking forward to getting hands-on with that and seeing if maybe some of the problems from the first G Flex were corrected.
And let's not forget HTC. The company has been teasing that there is something desirable at this event. We don't know if that's going to be a new smartphone. We don't know if that's going to be another accessory like the Re, and I'm not going to comment on that, but still, there could be something to expect from the company, and we're definitely going to be looking forward to that.
And then, of course, there's Samsung, which last year surprised us with a bevy of new tablets in a variety of form factors and capabilities. We haven't really seen any whispers this year that that's going to be the case again. We do have a booth tour lined up, so we'll see if they're bringing anything new on the mobile front.
And we're going to end the smartphone lineup with a probable launch from ZTE. We're still not sure if there is anything to expect, though. ZTE does use this event as well, so that could be another thing to look forward to at this event.
And what about tablets? Well, unlike in past years, we might not see too much at this year's CES, but Jaime has been reporting on something on the Pocketnow Daily recently that might get our fires burning.
Probably Sony is going to be the only company that shows us a tablet at this event, or at least a compelling one. And it's very interesting because apparently this new Ultra tablet will have a 12.9-inch display and a 4K resolution display indeed. We've never seen that, at least not in consumer products. We've seen it before from Panasonic like 2 years ago. So it could be the case the technology does exist, and probably they're going to take advantage of it.
And to be fair, we don't really have reliable firm data that this is going to show up, but
No.
if it does, it would really get me excited. And there will be some other tablets that we take a look at, I believe some from possibly
Toshiba.
from Toshiba, as well as a company called Arbor, which is making some very durable tablets, which we'll take a look at in a couple days.
Indeed. Now, one of the categories that we expected to dominate the mobile space in 2015 was the wearable category, and it hasn't really happened. We were expecting to see a lot at CES, and we only hear of a couple of products, starting with Alcatel One Touch. They are bringing us a round smartwatch that apparently won't necessarily run Android Wear. Really interesting.
But anytime you can get a round smartwatch happening in a metal casing, I am most definitely interested. And speaking of round, we're going to see something really sweet, it looks like. A working prototype of the Moto Ring, a device no bigger than a wedding band. As I said in the intro, it gives you notifications on a wraparound OLED screen, and it looks impossible. It looks like it shouldn't exist. So we'll look forward to seeing that it maybe does exist.
Yeah.
And following up on the heels of that, of course, one more smartwatch, the Gold Key Secure Communicator. Of course, you know, anything called communicator gets my attention. This one looks a lot like a Samsung Galaxy Gear device, but it runs a full version of Android, not Tizen, and it's got some secure voice communications features. So we'll look forward to seeing that.
Now keep in mind, CES is about getting to see things that are new, things that sometimes make it to the market, sometimes don't, but we've got a full list of things that we're really looking forward to.
And I think most of these are going to make it to the market or are already there, like blue Windows phones, a Kubi Bluetooth speaker and cooler, wireless charging standards, the Lamborghini phone, a Segas V Squared, which is really going to be cool if we get to see it, Kodak smartphones, and a 360-degree camera.
That looked really cool. The prototype was awesome. We can't wait to see that.
There's more than one of those here on the floor, so there's just a ton of stuff. And even though he's not here with us at press time, we are being joined by another hand on deck for CES 2015 at Pocketnow, Hayato Huseman. Hayato, we are happy to have you, and folks, we're happy for you to meet him on the Pocketnow YouTube channel. He'll be joining us on Monday.
In addition to that, we've also got a Microsoft Fitness Challenge. Really interesting. We've got a new Lumia, we've got a new Fitbit provided by Microsoft, and the idea is that we're going to tell you exactly how much we walked, which is the equivalent of a couple of football fields, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be an awful lot, and it's not the only device we're using to help cover the show. I've got a BlackBerry Classic right here, thanks to the folks at GSM Nation and US Mobile, and I'm using it to see if I can use old technology to cover the future. So stay tuned. See how this QWERTY physical keyboard works into our show coverage.
Make sure you tune into our podcast this Thursday, and we're definitely going to be talking about that, our Microsoft Fitness Challenge, in addition to every other experience that we have at CES 2015.
And don't worry, folks, right after the show, the Pocketnow Daily will be back as well.
I know.
And remember, that's just what we're anticipating. There are no doubt a lot of surprises waiting for us both on the show floor and elsewhere in Las Vegas.
Make sure you follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera.
And you can follow me at Captain2Phones. That's Captain, number 2 phones. Of course, it all comes together at Pocketnow.com. We hope you enjoy our coverage from CES 2015.